How to do speed read. GetBetterGrades.com. How to study smarter. Dude, this looks awesome. Click bank. Trusted secure. Best grades with the least amount of effort. 3rd edition. Discover a proven, tried, and tested system that does not cut corners, but it does cut the chase, so you can get better grades than geeks and nerds without becoming one. No matter if you think you're not gifted, not lucky, you think you're not talented and can't afford to go to Harvard, you know you're smart, but you have poor study habits. No matter if you think of yourself as a procrastinator, the secret genius code why students dumber than you are getting better grades. Top secret. Get the best grades with the least amount of effort. Contains a step-by-step formula to help you get better grades without having to study harder and without reading more books or doing extra credit projects to balance out your test scores. The honest truth is, studying hard cannot and will not guarantee you better grades. What you need is a better system that makes study a breeze, so you get better grades while studying less. Practicing smarter rather than harder study habits is the best way to get better grades and make it through college or university, to make it through colleges or universities such as the Phoenix University, for example. Why is this why is this linked? Add to cart. What do you think it costs? We haven't seen the price yet, right? I'm gonna say that you can get it for 30 bucks. All right, let's have a look here. Click here, add to cart. You'll discover the simple formula to help you hop from grades you're getting to the grades that make you proud without studying harder. Dude, this website's awesome. It just jumps you down to the lower part. I already clicked add to cart. I gotta do it again? $29.95. Speed learning video program. You can order with confidence because you are protected by our 60-day money-back guarantee. If you are not completely satisfied with your purchase, you can simply let us know for a prompt and courteous refund. You can't lose. Your privacy is assured. Safe unsubscribe. Your order is secure and fully guaranteed by ClickBank. Tell me about it, ClickBank. What are you all about? ClickBank affiliate programs. Dude, your website doesn't work anymore. Am I still guaranteed by ClickBank if their website doesn't work? That's too bad. ClickBank is an affiliate marketing program. Privately held, the company has more than 6 million clients worldwide, which secured it in becoming the 87th largest internet retailer in America. And now it's gone. In August 2014, ClickBank handled approximately 30,000 transactions daily. And now what does it handle? 0? Tell me about it, Project Life Mastery.
Hey, what's up, Life Masters? This is Stephen James from Project Life Mastery. Inside this video training, I'm going to show you step by step how to make money from ClickBank as an affiliate marketer. Now, you might be wondering, what is ClickBank?
Look at those blue eyes. Look at those beautiful blue eyes of this guy. Look at those eyes. I'm liking his set too. You can tell he's got this apartment, nothing on the walls, but he's got cool steps. So he's like, I gotta put those steps in there.
ClickBank as an affiliate marketer. Now, you might be wondering, what is ClickBank? ClickBank is one of the biggest affiliate marketplaces in the world. It's a marketplace.
Dude, it doesn't fucking work though. ClickBank. Oh, damn it. uBlock origin has prevented the following page from loading. Oh, is that why? It's probably under my, my host's blocking thing. Let me go to ClickBank. Not find host. I'm thinking that I got it blocked.
Where you can find other people's products that have affiliate programs, and you can join the affiliate program and easily promote their product and earn a commission from it. It's one of my favorite ways of making money online, and inside this video, I'm going to...
Do you think this guy has this study guide? This is a proven system I have personally used over and over again to ace tests and exams while still having a life. I've told you a lot about what this book can do for you, but you might be wondering, who the heck are you and why should I listen to what you have to say? I was wondering that. Two very good questions. Let me briefly tell you about some of the times I have personally used these study methods to ace tests and exams while still having a life. Dr. Mark Dussault, author of How to Get the Best Grades with the Least Amount of Effort. Mark, how are you doing, dude? Mark Dussault. Dude, your website kicks ass, man. How come I can't be like this? In everyday English, it means monkey see, monkey do. Hello, fellow entrepreneur. If you're wondering what antimimestic, antimimmetric morphic how do I pronounce this?
Antimimeticisomorphic.
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 I bet it involves head circumference measurements. If you're wondering what antimimeticisomorphic means and rush to check the dictionary, you'd be disappointed. That is right. It doesn't exist. You'd have to Google antimimeticisomorphic to find any references to it. And if you did, you'd find 500 plus references, all pointing to me, because I invented the word. In fact, I have an entire website dedicated to it. Simply stated, antimimeticisomorphic is a derivative of mimetic isomorphism. Oh, of course! A convoluted academic term that simply refers to the fact that as industries mature, companies do the same things, mimetic, compete in similar ways, becoming commodities in the process, morphism. In everyday English, it means monkey see, monkey do. That's why most entrepreneurs are frustrated by their results. That's where I come in, with a new, fresh perspective. I call it the exponential mindset. Nice. TM, he's got a trademark on that one. You may have heard the marketing gurus tell you that success requires you to think outside the box. That in itself is a limiting belief. Why? Because you begin your thinking process with the premise that you are boxed in and need to get out. By creating boundaries, you subconsciously limit yourself and your thinking and arrive at solutions that are stale and have been done to death. Solutions arising from mimetic isomorphic thinking that don't bring you to the exponential breakthrough. Solutions arising from mimetic isomorphic thinking that don't bring you the exponential breakthrough results you really want. Now imagine you started looking for solutions with an open mind, without boundaries. I call it boundless opportunity thinking, trademarked as well. The challenges that challenges old concepts and ideas, breaking down assumptions, firing up your imagination, and achieving breakthroughs as you determine your next big step. He's got that trademark too. He's got ASCII man walking. That's epic. The next step on your pathways to profits. This guy's got so many sweet trademarks. I call it, it's anti-mimetic-isomorphic thinking. The thinking that helps you have fun doing out of the ordinary things that create extraordinary results with the least amount of effort and lowest cost. An exponential mindset means having fun doing out of the ordinary things that create extraordinary results. Blah, blah, blah. Great quote, dude. Like the restaurant owner who let customers decide on the price they were willing to pay, or even not pay if they didn't like the food. An exponential strategy that had queues lining up the restaurant every night and sent profits soaring through the roof. Click here for testimonials and successful case studies that show the other business people just like you creating extraordinary results that baffle their competitors. Dominate your market in any economy. It's common knowledge that 6 out of 10 businesses close down or go bankrupt within the first 5 years. What is not so commonly known is that over 80% of these businesses failed simply because they had no clue about where they were going. How do you prove that? What does it mean to not know where you're going? Maybe your business is different. Maybe you've got a stream of regular customers generating a steady cash flow for your business, which is great for now. What would you do if a new product or service emerged in the market and made yours obsolete? You got me sweating now. An obsolescence of twitch.tv/down the crop? Oh my god, I'd be done for. Many business owners continue with business strategies they've been using for years, hoping to see improved results, but are shocked when they eventually fail, unaware that the strategies that got them to where they are today are not the ones that will help them to achieve tomorrow's goals. In fact, Einstein said it best when he said, "The thinking that got us to where we are is not the thinking that will get us to where we want to be." Furthermore, he explained that E equals mc squared. The thinking that created a problem is not the thinking needed to solve it. Nice. I'm kind of bored. Where does he sell thus? My corporate site is Exponential Programs. Dude, he has so many businesses. Grow your business 100% to 200% in the next 12 to 24 months or less. To visit our 7 blogs. Hell yeah, dude. I already checked this guy out. I've invested more than $150,000 in my technical, professional, and personal education. Whoa, dude. That's like a college degree and then some extra courses. One component that's specialized training was acquired 5 university degrees in engineering, business, e-commerce, family business, entrepreneurship, taxation, law, and corporate governance for $150K? How'd you do that? I want to know how he did that. 5 degrees for $150,000? That's insane. Taxation and corporate governance, uniquely and exclusively qualifying me in all the dimensions of business at the highest level, with the equivalent of 2 PhDs. If you want to read more about my academic achievements, this is just a dick pic right here. Just click the hyperlink. But you're not going to get coached, advised, and mentored by me because I'm an academic. Because I'm not an academic. I've read the most obscure and obtuse academic journals, studies, and articles you can imagine. In fact, more than 3,000 in total. That means, unlike other gurus that claim to have a degree from the School of Hard Knocks, I actually have real academic degrees. I know the difference between theory and practice. I taught MBA students the theory. Now I teach the practice that made me a self-made millionaire. To my clients, with a focus on my platinum program members. What makes me different and my strategy so powerful is that I extract strategies and techniques you've never heard of from the most remote places and make them practical and easy for you to deploy. How would you like to have your team members self-manage themselves with no supervision? How would you like to know instantly if a prospect is going to buy from you? Why too much diversity in a team prohibits creativity and innovation? Uh-oh. He's pushing his anti-leftist ideology. The way I do this is that I read more than one book a week, as well as magazine and journals, from topics as diverse as complexity, viral loops, leadership, sports psychology, astrophysics, and string theory, synaptic neural research, and more. I do this so you don't have to. This guy's a fucking gold mine. I love it.
Welcome to this exponential version of the incredible fishing video. If you haven't seen this before, you're going to be amazed over the next 2 minutes. This is an example of what an exponential mindset can produce. Those are fish, by the way, and they're jumping. You can see with the light that these are just regular fish, and now they start jumping. This is a metaphor for an exponential mindset, and you're going to see it's very exciting. When most people go fishing, they go fishing with a fishing rod. And what they do is they sit there for hours and hours waiting for a prospect to come by, and then they hook them on the line and they sell him their product or service, whether this is on the internet or in business. This guy here, without a fishing rod, you can see he's caught a fish. That's a prospect that's converted into a client. So imagine if you have a website and it's sitting out there on the internet, and it's just sitting there just waiting. Now, if you don't have a website, you need to get one. But if you do have a website, it's not because you have one that people are going to come to it. They might visit, but they're going to bounce right back out again because they're not going to want to jump in. You need to have what's called a unique selling proposition, an exponential marketing strategy, to get people to know that this is the boat that they want to jump into. This video, this metaphor, is to show you that an exponential mindset is an incredible thing. Look at this guy. Look how much fun he's having. Imagine if you had a website that was this exciting to have. This many people jumping in with credit card in hand wanting to give you their money. I mean, it's incredible. Look at that. Prospects and clients jumping in, willingly, knowingly.
There they are, the prospects and clients.
I love this video because it's a metaphor that unless you've seen this happen before, you won't believe it's true. I teach exponential marketing strategies, and every day my clients and myself have this happening to us. That's why it's so much fun.
This is happening
so
to him every day. I'm one of these fish right now, leaping at the light.
Effortlessly
straight into his boat.
But here's the thing, if you don't have an exponential marketing strategy, you're not going to have people, first of all, know that you're there. In other words, they don't know the boat is there. And second and most important,
his exponential marketing has netted him 1.7k views in 10 years. That's pretty good, dude. That's almost as good as me. 1.7k subs. That's pretty good, man. That's like basically as good of a YouTube channel as yeah, it's a viral loop. Oh, dude, there's this better grades one. Man, this is. Just think, this morning when you woke up, you didn't know how it was going, how the world was happening. And now we see Mark Desant, the man with the equivalent of 2 PhDs, his dogs, and he can even solve a Rubik's Cube. Mark Ka-ching Cube. Check him out.
Cube, but in fact it's called a Ka-ching Cube. My name is Dr. Mark Desant, and obviously my first name is Mark. I say Ka-ching every time money goes into my bank account, and I'm in marketing, hence the name Ka-ching Cube. And the reason that this is a Ka-ching Cube and not just a Rubik's Cube is you can see that there's writing on the actual cube. These are exponential marketing strategies. These are exponential sales strategies. These are exponential peak performance strategies. This is how you sell to people. This is what you sell to people, and this is who you sell to. So it's a metaphor for business. And the outcome that you want to get for a cube is to actually solve it like this. And in business, there's only one outcome. And that one outcome is a profitable business. No matter how you look at it, no matter what perspective you take, the goal in business is to have a profitable business. That being said, what happens though is that most people's businesses look like this. They're a mess. They're an absolute mess, and people don't know how to go from this to that.
You're gonna want to solve the Ka-ching cube. Then your business will thrive once again.
And the reason being that, just like in business, for this cube, there are 43 quintillion combinations of mistakes, of missed opportunities, of overspent marketing and sales costs, of lost clients, of doing the wrong things for the wrong reasons, acting tactically. All of the things that people do to get their business into this particular predicament. And I'm not talking about a company going bankrupt. I'm talking about people putting in a lot more effort than the results that they're getting out of it. What I talk about is something called anti-mimetic isomorphism, which
There it is!
is having fun doing things that are out of the ordinary to get extraordinary results with the least amount of effort and the lowest cost. And what it is, it's simply taking things like this, a concept of a marketing cube that has 43 quintillion combinations. That's 43 million combinations. That's 43 with 18 zeros next to it. If there's that many ways for business to go wrong, it's no wonder that most people don't have a profitable
Mark,
business.
you better solve this cube,
This
dude.
is just one tool that we
Come on,
use
dude.
with our most elite
At least
members
solve it.
to help them grow their businesses exponentially. Just like being able to solve this cube in 3 or 4 minutes, growing your business
3 or 4
exponentially is something
minutes.
that most people don't think that they can do, when in fact it's within the realm of their possibility. So just like solving this in 3 or 4 minutes seems impossible, growing your business exponentially from this
Come on,
to this
Mark.
in less than 12
Mark,
to
you couldn't
24
even
months,
solve it
depending on your
in 2
circumstances,
minutes and
is
58
absolutely
seconds,
possible.
man.
So what I'd like you to consider is
He's
our
gotta call
program
his
to go
grandson
from that
in.
to that in the least amount of time possible.
Excellent video. I call it Mark Ka-ching cube. So smart. This is a fun challenge. I love the design of this. So smart. I see how this could definitely drill into minds just what one needs to be successful. Calm me down. Ka-ching! The crop, baby. Thanks for your advice. I've been able to get up to 3 viewers on my Twitch stream. Love ya. 8 years ago. Well, that was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed that that time that I spent there. Quite a lot. Dude, I can't hurt his feelings. He's a millionaire. Great work. Is this him? Is this another video? This will be the last one.
Hi, this is Mark Dussault, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to
Mark, I only have audio coming out of my right ear. Could you fix that, please?
explain something that is very powerful. It's so powerful that I call it anti-mimetic isomorphic strategies. And if you want to know a little bit more about anti-mimetic isomorphism, you can go to my website called antimimeticisomorphism.com.au.
Could you spell that, please? Anti-mimetic isomorphism. What is the language of origin? It doesn't have one. Could you use it in a sentence, please? Mark Dussault invented the word anti-mimetic isomorphism.
If you don't know how to spell that word because it's quite long and it's a mouthful, just go to my website, markdussault.com. That's marcdussault.com. That's marcdussault.com. What I want to talk to you about today, just over the next 2 or 3 minutes, is literally to look at where you can make your biggest improvements. And the way you do that is, you know what you know, and you know what you don't know.
Uh-oh. It's the KKK.
You might not know what you know, and you might not know what you don't know. So this is what you know, this is
Check it out. Anti-mimetic isomorphic. It's looking good. You telling me that you wouldn't read this fucking comic, dude? This comic is awesome. Ka-ching! I can't hear you. Ka-ching! Dude, the audience is half empty. Mark, what the hell, man? Ka-ching.
This is what you know you don't know. This is what you don't know you know, and this is what you don't know you don't know. So for example, you might not know that you can transcend space and time through a wormhole. But the fact that you don't know that really doesn't matter. So focusing on what you don't know that you don't know might not be exponential. What you actually know that you actually know it, and you know it. So that's not exponential either, because that's just the knowledge that you have. Now there's something here that you don't know. For example, if I ask you, do you know calculus? You might not know calculus, and you know that you don't know it. So the fact that you know that you don't know it, but it's not relevant to what you're doing unless, of course, you're a mathematician or a scientist of some kind or an engineer, not knowing calculus isn't going to make much difference in your life. So knowing what you don't know is powerful, but it's not exponential. But what you don't know you know, this is where you want to be focusing. Because it's something that you know, you just don't know you know it. So by knowing something that you already know and realizing that, you can have a massive breakthrough. So what I do with my clients when I teach them exponential marketing strategies, the first thing I tell them is I can't teach them what they should know by now. So they've been in business 20 or 30 years. All I do is I start revealing what they don't know that they know, because they know it already. So we have programs that last 12 months.
I don't really teach them anything. I just tell them things that they already know, but they didn't know that they already knew them. Oh, cool. Dude, we went on such a journey.